Have you ever wondered what life could look like when you embrace living alone in your later years? What if, instead of feeling isolated, you could feel more empowered, more free, and more at peace than ever before? It might seem daunting at first, but the truth is that living alone as you grow older can unlock a world of possibilities that you may have never imagined. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 9 powerful reasons why living alone in your golden years isn't just a choice. It's an opportunity to rediscover yourself, reclaim your independence, and build a life that truly reflects who you are. Whether it's achieving financial freedom, rediscovering lost passions, or creating a healthier, more fulfilling lifestyle, the benefits of living alone are transformative, and I want to show you how. By the end of this video, you'll understand how living alone can be your greatest opportunity for growth, self-love, and even adventure. You'll discover how it can become a time of personal empowerment, emotional healing, and true independence, where every decision you make is centered on your happiness and well-being. So if you're looking to live your golden years with more purpose, more joy, and more freedom, keep watching. This might just change the way you see living alone forever. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Freedom to design your days. Living alone in the later stages of life offers something truly precious. The freedom to design each day in a way that is uniquely your own. It's like stepping into a vast space where every moment is a blank canvas, and you hold the brush, free from the constraints and pressures of the past. As the years go by, the frantic pace of life slows down, and in its place, there's room to breathe deeply, to be still, and to create a daily rhythm that resonates with your soul. The beauty of this phase is that it's no longer about meeting external expectations, but about embracing your personal preferences without compromise. Each sunrise brings a fresh opportunity to live fully, authentically, and unapologetically. And as the sun sets, you can reflect on a day well lived, a day that truly belongs to you. Just imagine waking up on your terms. No alarms blaring, no rush to get out of bed. The soft light of the morning filters gently through the window, and you can take your time stretching, savoring the quiet stillness. There's no pressing obligation to be somewhere else, no one else's schedule to meet. The first cup of coffee you make isn't rushed or gulped down as you scramble to meet someone else's needs. It's a moment to be present, a ritual that can be savored slowly, maybe with a favorite book in hand, or simply the soothing sounds of birds chirping outside your window. There's no one asking where you're going, no need to explain how you plan to spend the day. You are free to decide for yourself. And with that freedom comes an unexpected sense of peace. Peace in the simplicity of choosing how to spend your time. Perhaps you've always been drawn to gardening, that comforting feeling of soil in your hands as you tend to the delicate life that blooms beneath your care. Or maybe there's an old hobby that you put aside for years, painting, knitting, or even reading, that now calls to you again, whispering for attention. Living alone gives you the rare chance to rekindle those passions, to reignite the sparks that once brought you joy but were overshadowed by work, family, or the demands of life. There's something profoundly satisfying about knowing that your time is entirely yours to direct. If you decide to take a long walk in the park in the middle of the afternoon, you can do so without a second thought. Want to spend hours looking through old photo albums, reminiscing about memories you haven't thought about in years? The choice is yours, with no one around to interrupt or ask for your attention. This freedom is more than just a privilege. It's a gift. Living alone doesn't mean a lack of companionship. It means the richness of having full autonomy over your life. And this autonomy extends beyond how you fill your days. It also shapes how you live within your own home. Your living space becomes an extension of who you are, a sanctuary that reflects your personality, your tastes, and your soul. Whether it's the artwork on the walls, the arrangement of furniture, or the scent of your favorite candle wafting through the air, everything is a deliberate choice, designed to give you comfort and peace. No longer do you have to compromise with others on where the couch should go or what color the walls should be. It's all yours to create, a haven built entirely around your needs and desires. For seniors, especially those in their golden years, this freedom isn't just about practicality. It holds a deeper, more emotional meaning. After a lifetime of caring for others, fulfilling obligations, and taking on responsibilities, there's something incredibly empowering about finally having the chance to focus on what truly nourishes your spirit. Living alone allows you to listen to your inner voice, to honor it, and to follow its guidance without any interruptions. It's not just about the freedom to choose what you do each day. It's about rediscovering the richness of life on your terms. This freedom isn't emptiness or loneliness. It's a wide-open horizon, a chance to craft a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling in ways you might never have imagined before. It's not just about surviving. It's about thriving, finding purpose and peace in every choice you make, knowing that this time in your life is truly your own. 2. A sanctuary of peace and calm. As we grow older, there's a deep and almost indescribable shift in how we view peace. It becomes invaluable, priceless. The older we get, the more we realize that the noise of the world, the rush of responsibilities, and the constant buzz of external demands are things we no longer need to live with. In their place, we yearn for something quieter, something that nurtures our soul. Living alone transforms your home into a sanctuary, a sacred space that radiates calm and serenity. This is no longer just a house, but a personal retreat, a space that envelopes you in peace, a refuge where you can truly breathe, relax, and most importantly, just be. There's something deeply moving about the idea of living in a home where peace is not a fleeting guest but a constant companion. This peace is not merely the absence of noise or conflict, though that is certainly part of it. It's the presence of something far more profound, a kind of harmony that washes over you, a soft assurance that everything around you is as it should be and that every little sound, every decision, every passing moment belongs solely to you. The quiet here isn't heavy or oppressive. It's not the loneliness that sometimes creeps in during solitary moments, but the kind of silence that feels like a warm hug, an embrace of stillness that invites you to rest, recharge, and let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Picture walking into this space, a home that greets you with silence. Not a cold, isolating silence, but a peaceful, almost sacred one. There are no arguments about what to watch on TV, no unsolicited opinions on what you should be doing, and no tension hanging in the air over miscommunications or little misunderstandings. Instead, there's a deep, nourishing quiet, a silence that heals rather than hurts. It's a quiet that makes room for reflection, deep thought, for dreaming without limitation. In this space, your home is no longer just walls and furniture. It becomes an extension of your soul, a living testament to who you are, what you've experienced, and what you still hope for. Every room is infused with memories and meaning. The books you've read and cherished sit proudly on the shelves, their spines worn with time. The photos scattered around the house capture fleeting moments of joy, love, and growth, each one a reminder of the rich and varied life you've lived. The furniture is arranged in a way that feels natural to you, not just functional, but comforting and familiar. The colors and textures are chosen with care, each element a conscious decision to create an environment that soothes your mind and spirit. There's no need to compromise, no need to accommodate someone else's preferences or demands. Every corner of your home is your own, your tastes, your decisions, your peaceful reality. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Living alone means that you no longer need to negotiate with the emotional currents of others. You no longer have to second-guess someone else's moods or walk on eggshells to avoid conflict. The emotional weight of other people's expectations and drama lifts, leaving you with the gift of emotional clarity. You are free to exist without the constant pressure of considering how others might feel or react. You have space to breathe, to be yourself fully, without the layers of compromise that relationships often require. This sense of peace is more than just the calm of your surroundings. It seeps into your very being. It nourishes your mind, body, and spirit in ways that are subtle yet profound. The evenings spent alone are no longer lonely but filled with the peace that comes from reflection, from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. The mornings stretch out before you, slow and gentle, allowing you to move at your own pace, to savor the quiet, to take your time. You can listen to your favorite music, not interrupted by someone else's choice, but filling the air exactly as you want it. There's no rush, no pressure, just the soft comfort of knowing that everything in your life, in this moment, is perfectly aligned with your desires. Every inch of your home becomes a haven, every object a reminder of your journey, your choices, and your peace. In this sacred space, you are free to be yourself, unapologetically, without fear of judgment or disturbance. This peace, this stillness, is not just the absence of noise. It's the presence of everything you need to feel whole, fulfilled, and at peace with yourself. It's the ultimate gift that aging can offer. A sanctuary of calm where you can reflect, recharge, and truly live in the most authentic way possible. 3. Building resilience and self-reliance. Living alone in your later years isn't just a lifestyle choice. It's an act of incredible strength and profound courage. It's a bold declaration that you, and you alone, are capable of standing on your own 2 feet, navigating the world with resilience and grace. It's a deeply empowering experience, one that transforms you from the inside out. At first, it might feel like a solitary journey, but it's a journey that builds an inner strength that can't be measured. When you live alone, you discover parts of yourself you never knew existed. You begin to realize that, despite the natural uncertainties that come with aging, you are more than equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. You are capable, resourceful, and stronger than you ever imagined. Every single day becomes a new opportunity to challenge yourself, to grow, to solve problems, and to build self-reliance. When something in your home breaks, you don't just wait for someone else to fix it. You step up, get creative, and find a way to make it work. You learn to adapt, to figure things out on your own, and you develop a sense of pride in your ability to face life's challenges head-on. These aren't just tasks. These are triumphs. Moments that reinforce your confidence in your ability to handle adversity. Each small victory becomes a reminder that you can navigate the uncertainties of life with strength and determination. You realize that you are not fragile. You are unbreakable. The simple act of handling life's ups and downs, of confronting challenges and coming out the other side unscathed, is a powerful affirmation of your resilience. This independence goes beyond just physical strength. It is an emotional and psychological revolution. Living alone teaches you to trust yourself and rely on your inner resources, something that is often taken for granted in more traditional, relational settings. Without a partner to lean on, you learn to process your emotions and manage your mental well-being without needing constant validation from others. You become your source of comfort, your steady rock amid life's emotional storms. It is an extraordinary realization. You are enough, all on your own. You no longer need to search for validation or seek permission from anyone to feel secure or worthy. You are the author of your own story, writing each chapter with the strength that only comes from living life on your terms. The journey toward this self-reliance, though, is not always easy. There are moments when the weight of solitude can feel overwhelming, when the silence is deafening, and when the prospect of facing the world alone seems daunting. Yet, those very moments are where the magic happens. You push through the discomfort, and in doing so, you come out stronger. At first, self-reliance can feel unfamiliar, perhaps even frightening, but over time, it becomes a badge of honor, a symbol of your personal growth. You begin to see that your independence is not a burden. It's your greatest asset. Each step forward, each new challenge overcome, brings a sense of fulfillment that cannot be replicated in any other way. And then, as the days and months pass, you start to realize something truly profound. You don't need anyone else to feel whole. You don't need a partner to validate your existence or a friend to prop you up. You have everything you need within yourself. There's a profound sense of freedom that comes with living alone. Freedom from the expectations of others, freedom to make decisions based purely on your own needs and desires. You are in charge of your well-being, from managing your health to deciding how you spend your time and money. You become the architect of your own life, and that is both liberating and empowering. This journey of self-reliance and resilience ultimately becomes a story of self-discovery. It's a journey that allows you to reinvent yourself, to let go of the roles you've played in the past, and to embrace the person you are now. Strong, capable, and fully in charge of your destiny. As you stand alone, you begin to see that your worth is not defined by the relationships you've had, but by the person you've become. And that, my friend, is the true meaning of strength. The ability to stand on your own, to face the world with quiet confidence, and to know, deep in your soul, that you are enough. 4. The joy of personal expression. Living alone is a profound experience, one that grants you the freedom to create a life that is completely, beautifully your own. When you step into your home, it becomes more than just a space. It transforms into a canvas, a reflection of who you are and all you've lived through. Each room, each corner, holds the essence of your personality and your journey, with no need to compromise anyone else's vision or desires. The color of your walls, the scent of your favorite candle, the way the light falls through the window at different times of the day, it's all your signature, an act of self-expression that brings both comfort and joy. As we grow older, the significance of our surroundings deepens. Our homes become more than just places to rest. They become sanctuaries, repositories of memories, and spaces that nurture our sense of identity. There is something so incredibly special about being able to decorate without hesitation, to fill your space with items that resonate with your soul rather than anyone else's expectations. It's not just about arranging furniture or choosing paint colors. It's about creating an environment that speaks to the essence of who you are and embraces your history and passions. The walls you decorate with artwork are not just about impressing anyone. They are about what brings you peace, joy, or inspiration. The books on your shelves are not merely items to collect dust. They are your companions, friends who have traveled with you through the years, each one representing a chapter of your life. There's something deeply emotional about living alone and having the luxury to surround yourself with items that truly matter to you. That quilt draped over the armchair isn't just a piece of fabric. It's a reminder of quiet nights spent stitching, of the joy in creating something with your own hands, or perhaps it's a symbol of past generations who poured love into their craft. That small art studio you've always dreamed of setting up in a spare room. When you live alone, you can make that dream a reality without anyone questioning you or telling you it's impractical. You have the space to breathe life into those hidden desires, to let your creativity run free without judgment. Living alone allows you to rediscover parts of yourself that might have been lost or overlooked in the chaos of the world or the compromise of shared living. You get to fill your home with plants, each one growing and thriving as a reflection of your nurturing spirit, as a celebration of life and vitality. You can transform your living room into a personal sanctuary, a place where everything around you speaks to your uniqueness and your individuality. No one is there to impose their choices, to prioritize practicality over beauty. It's all about what fills your heart with joy and what makes your soul feel at peace. The freedom to live in a space that nurtures your passions is a rare and precious gift, especially as we grow older. It's a form of self-love, a celebration of your strength and independence, and an opportunity to surround yourself with reminders of who you truly are, without needing anyone's validation. Every detail of your home, from the smallest trinket to the largest piece of furniture, is a declaration of your personality, a testament to the life you've lived and the person you've become. It's a space that validates you in a way that no relationship or external expectation ever could. In the busyness of life, we often forget to truly honor ourselves, to celebrate the beauty of who we are. But living alone, in the comfort of your sanctuary, gives you the space to do just that. It allows you to embrace your memories, your dreams, and your preferences in a way that is pure and unencumbered. It's not about seeking approval or validation from anyone else. It's about being proud of the life you've built, and the joy you've cultivated in every corner of your home. The joy of personal expression, of living authentically, is a treasure that can be found in the simplest of moments. And in your home, surrounded by your choices, you're reminded daily that you are enough, just as you are. 5. strengthened relationships by choice. Living alone isn't about cutting yourself off from the world. It's about choosing the relationships that truly nourish you and rejecting the ones that no longer serve you. It's an act of self-respect and empowerment, allowing you to curate your connections with intention. When you're free from the pressures and compromises that often come with living in a partnership or family dynamics, you create space for the relationships that genuinely lift your spirit. No longer are your interactions dictated by obligation or convenience. Instead, every conversation, every meeting, becomes a conscious decision, a reflection of what truly matters to you. This freedom is deeply transformative. You can decide exactly how you want to spend your time and with whom. Want to savor precious moments with your grandchildren, sharing stories that will stay with them for a lifetime? That's your choice. Would you rather spend an afternoon sipping tea with an old friend who makes you laugh until you forget the world? That's yours to create. Living alone gives you the rare and precious gift of time. Time to invest in the relationships that matter most and time to nurture the ones that enrich your soul. What's more, it offers the invaluable opportunity to connect more deeply with yourself. You're no longer stuck in relationships out of habit or fear of loneliness. Instead, you're engaging with people from a place of genuine desire, knowing that you want them in your life, not because you need to fill some emotional void. This shift in mindset leads to connections that are grounded in mutual respect, genuine care, and a shared joy that's no longer tainted by dependency. In my experience, living alone doesn't make you lonelier, it makes your relationships richer. You no longer have to search for external validation. You bring your most authentic self to every interaction. You're not trying to meet anyone else's expectations, and in turn, those around you feel your authenticity. This creates bonds that are not just strong, but also deeply meaningful. Perhaps most importantly, living alone allows you to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. As we age, the importance of preserving our energy becomes clearer. You get to decide how much of yourself you want to give to others, and when to pull back and focus on your well-being. This ability to control your energy and interactions means that the relationships you invest in are ones that truly bring you joy and fulfillment. You're no longer tied to connections that drain you or keep you stuck in patterns that don't serve your growth. In a way, living alone isn't about solitude, it's about strength. It's about owning your time and your space and creating a life where every relationship is chosen, cherished, and celebrated. When you're no longer weighed down by the expectations and compromises of others, you get to build a life that's filled with deep, purposeful connections that genuinely enhance your existence. The result isn't loneliness. It's a life that's fuller, richer, and more meaningful than you could have ever imagined. 6. Financial independence and security. Financial independence and security, especially in your later years, is more than just a practical matter. It's an empowering, liberating experience that signifies a profound reclaiming of your life. Living alone during this stage of life isn't simply a preference. It's a powerful declaration of freedom. After years, perhaps even decades, of juggling the financial priorities and habits of others, you finally have the autonomy to make choices that reflect your values and desires. The relief of being unburdened by someone else's financial mindset is immeasurable. For the first time in a long time, you have complete control over your resources, and that control brings with it an unmatched sense of peace and self-empowerment. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The beauty of financial independence lies in its ability to offer clarity. Every dollar you spend, save, or invest becomes a reflection of what truly matters to you. You can decide to spend on something that enhances your well-being, whether that's taking a long-awaited vacation, investing in your health, or indulging in the simple pleasures, like spending a peaceful evening with a good book and a glass of wine, fully knowing that the choice is yours and yours alone. There's something deeply reassuring in the knowledge that every financial decision is an expression of your priorities. No longer do you need to justify purchases, explain savings goals, or compromise to fit the needs of another. The power of making intentional, meaningful choices with your money is nothing short of liberating. As a senior, This newfound financial freedom feels like the weight of a lifetime being lifted. Perhaps, for many years, you were caught up in the intricate dance of balancing household budgets, accommodating someone else's financial needs, or worrying about the compromises required to make ends meet. The complexities of shared financial responsibility can take a toll, and living alone provides the clarity and simplicity you've longed for. Your retirement savings, investments, and even your daily expenses are now entirely focused on serving your vision for the future. There's an undeniable sense of pride and accomplishment that comes with knowing that you are fully in control of your financial journey, crafting a life that's shaped by your desires. With this sense of autonomy comes the freedom to plan, not out of necessity or obligation, but from a place of genuine confidence. For the first time, you can envision the future with a sense of possibility. Want to create a legacy for your loved ones, set aside money for charitable causes, or perhaps embark on a passion project? There are no barriers. If you've dreamed of traveling the world, exploring new cultures, or indulging in hobbies you once put aside, the possibilities are endless. Financial independence in later life isn't just about having the means. It's about having the freedom to live life on your terms, in a way that aligns with your deepest aspirations. The security you've worked so hard for becomes the foundation upon which you build a future that feels uniquely your own. Living alone at this stage in life is far from being isolating or lonely. It can be a deeply fulfilling and rewarding experience. It's a chance to reconnect with yourself, to discover what truly matters in the here and now, and to experience the quiet joy of making decisions that are entirely your own. Financial independence in your later years isn't just a luxury. It's a profound opportunity to embrace the life you've always imagined, unencumbered by compromise, and filled with the joy of true self-determination. 7. Rediscovering passion and purpose. Living alone is not just a circumstance. It's a beautiful, transformative gift, a golden opportunity to rediscover the passions and purpose that have always been quietly waiting inside of you. After decades of selflessly prioritizing careers, raising children, supporting a partner's ambitions, and perhaps even putting your dreams on the back burner, this chapter of life is all about you. It's your time to finally embrace the things that make life vibrant and meaningful, the things that may have been set aside or forgotten in the rush of daily responsibilities. Now, with the space to breathe and reflect, you can reconnect with long-lost joys and explore new ones that you may have never had the chance to even imagine. Do you remember that old passion you once had but never gave enough time to? Maybe there was a time when you loved painting, when the colors and brushes felt like an extension of your soul, but somewhere along the way, life pulled you in other directions. Now, those days are yours to reclaim. The quiet, unhurried hours in the afternoon are an open invitation to pick up a paintbrush once again and let your creativity flow without restraint. Every stroke of color on a canvas is a powerful act of self-expression, a way to reconnect with the joy that comes from creating something beautiful just for the sake of it. Or maybe, deep down, you've always dreamed of writing. Stories, poems, or perhaps even a memoir, a way to leave behind a legacy of your life's journey. Living alone offers the perfect environment to finally put pen to paper. The silence, the solitude, the space to reflect. These are gifts that allow you to tell your story without interruption or distraction. Each word you write becomes a piece of your soul, an opportunity to capture thoughts and emotions that have been swirling within you for years. But rediscovering passion doesn't stop with the past. It's also a chance to venture into new territory, to explore possibilities you never thought were within reach. Have you ever longed to travel solo, to feel the rush of independence as you step into a new place and make it entirely your own? Living alone makes this possible. You no longer need to wait for someone else's approval or adjust your pace to fit another person's desires. You are free to choose where you go when you go, and how you experience each new place. Every trip becomes a deeply personal journey. Each destination, each meal, and each step you take is a discovery that speaks to your soul. It's a chance to let the world unfold before you, at your own pace, on your terms. Passion doesn't always need to manifest in grand gestures. Sometimes, it's found in the small, quiet moments that living alone allows you to fully embrace. The act of tending to a garden, Feeling the earth between your fingers as you watch life grow around you can be deeply grounding and fulfilling. Or maybe it's the joy of cooking a meal just for yourself, savoring the flavors, and relishing the solitude of your kitchen. Even learning a new language or volunteering in your community can be pathways to a richer, more connected life. These simple acts of self-care and engagement are powerful ways to reconnect with what brings you joy. Rediscovering purpose at this stage of life isn't just about hobbies. It's about reconnecting with the essence of who you are. It's about waking up each day with a sense of excitement, curiosity, and wonder, knowing that you have the freedom to pursue whatever ignites your heart. Whether it's something old or something new, what matters most is that you are living for you, without compromise. Living alone doesn't mean living without meaning. It's just the opposite. It's an opportunity to create a life full of purpose, passion, and endless possibilities. In this stage of life, when time feels both precious and abundant, the freedom to follow your heart becomes the ultimate reward. No one else is holding you back. This is your time to thrive, to return to old loves or discover new ones, and to fill your days with the things that truly make you feel alive. The beauty of living alone is that it creates the perfect space for your passions to blossom, to grow, and to bring a new sense of joy and fulfillment that you've always deserved. 8. Emotional growth and self-standing. Living alone in your later years is one of the most precious and transformative experiences that life can offer. It's an opportunity for deep emotional growth that, for many, is only realized when the world around them falls quiet. For the first time in perhaps decades, you're given the rare gift of uninterrupted space. Space to pause, reflect, and truly listen to the murmur of your own heart. It is an opportunity that doesn't come easily, especially after years of nurturing others, managing the demands of a partner, or tending to the endless obligations of family and work. Life, as beautiful and fulfilling as it is, often leaves us little room to focus on our own emotional needs. But as the years unfold, solitude offers the gift of true emotional freedom. In solitude, there is a profound sense of release. Without the pressure to meet the emotional needs of others or to navigate the complexities of a relationship, you finally have the chance to sit with yourself in a way that you might never have before. It's a unique opportunity to reflect on who you are, who you've become, and who you still hope to be. The constant noise of external expectations fades, and in that silence, you begin to hear the whispers of your inner voice. The voice that has always been there but was too often drowned out by the rush of life. You start to realize that being alone isn't the same as being lonely. Solitude can become a sanctuary for self-connection, a time to nurture the parts of your soul that may have been neglected or overshadowed by years of caregiving, career demands, or the compromises that relationships often require. You begin to rediscover the aspects of yourself that you had forgotten, or perhaps never truly knew. In the quiet, you hear the truth of your desires, your needs, your dreams, and your values. It's a sacred space where you can finally get reacquainted with who you are at the deepest level. For the first time in a long while, you're able to sit comfortably with your thoughts, without the need to please, appease, or adjust yourself to anyone else's expectations. Living alone provides a clarity that's often elusive in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It gives you the chance to process emotions in a way that you may not have been able to before. Free from judgment, free from the distractions that constantly pull your attention. Here in solitude, you can explore your feelings fully and deeply, whether those emotions are about past regrets, present joys, or future hopes. You don't have to rush through them. You don't need to fix anything. Instead, you're allowed the grace to feel, to process, and to understand what's going on within you. You begin to explore the layers of your emotional life, the unresolved pains of the past, the gratitude of the present moment, and the hopes that still flicker on the horizon. This process of emotional exploration doesn't just happen overnight. It's a slow unfolding journey of self-discovery that often feels like peeling back layers of a once-forgotten self. As you engage with this process, something beautiful begins to emerge. Emotional intelligence, a deeper awareness of who you are and how you move through the world. This kind of intelligence is not just about being able to identify and label your emotions. It's about cultivating the ability to respond to life's challenges with a sense of grace and resilience, knowing that you are fully capable of navigating whatever comes your way. The struggles of the past, instead of being burdens to carry, become lessons in emotional strength. You begin to recognize the fortitude you've shown throughout your life, even in the most difficult of circumstances. And from that recognition arises a profound respect for yourself, a deep admiration for the ways you have survived and thrived, no matter the odds. Living alone also teaches you the power of self-compassion. It is often far easier to be kind to others than it is to be kind to ourselves. But in the solitude of your own company, you begin to turn that compassion inward. You start to see your mistakes, your vulnerabilities, your imperfections, not as flaws, but as part of the beautiful, intricate tapestry of who you are. In the quiet, you can forgive yourself for the things you've held onto for too long, and you can find peace with the choices you've made. This newfound compassion doesn't erase the past, but it softens it, allowing you to move forward with a sense of grace and acceptance. Living alone creates the perfect environment to celebrate the life you've lived. You are no longer in a rush to meet anyone else's needs or expectations. Instead, you're free to reflect on the remarkable journey that has brought you here. In these moments of reflection, you may feel a deep sense of awe and wonder at all you've experienced. The highs, the lows, the heartaches, the joys. Every chapter of your life has shaped you into the person you are today, and in solitude, you begin to appreciate how you have grown and evolved. You begin to see that the difficult moments were not obstacles but essential parts of your growth, each one contributing to the strength, wisdom, and resilience that you carry within you. This emotional growth is transformative, and it doesn't just help you make sense of the past. It also empowers you to face the future with newfound confidence. You begin to feel more deeply connected to yourself, more attuned to your own needs, and more capable of making decisions that honor your values and your well-being. There's a certain peace that comes with this kind of emotional growth, a peace that radiates outward and creates a foundation of inner strength. It's a quiet power that grows with each day, each moment of self-understanding, and each act of self-compassion. Through this process of self-reflection and growth, you develop a profound sense of inner peace. It's a peace that doesn't come from the absence of difficulty, but from the wisdom you've gained in navigating life's challenges. You develop the ability to approach life's hurdles not with fear or apprehension, but with a steady, grounded sense of self-assurance. You trust yourself to face whatever comes, knowing that you have the emotional intelligence, the strength, and the resilience to handle it. And with that peace, you start to embrace the beauty of who you are. You honor your journey, every step of it, with all its imperfections and triumphs. You begin to see that you are worthy of love, worthy of respect, and worthy of the life you've built. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Living alone, in its quiet majesty, becomes not just a time of reflection but a time of celebration. A celebration of who you are, of all you've endured, and of all you've yet to become. Through emotional growth, you develop a sense of inner freedom that empowers you to face whatever life holds with grace, dignity, and an unwavering belief in your strength. This is the power of solitude, to transform pain into wisdom, to turn isolation into connection, and to help you rediscover the beauty of simply being you. 9. Health and well-being on your terms. Living alone offers an extraordinary opportunity to take full ownership of your health and well-being, in a way that feels deeply empowering and liberating. When no one else is influencing your choices, disrupting your routines, or pulling you in different directions, you're free to prioritize yourself and your needs without hesitation. This autonomy isn't just about making choices. It's about reclaiming the power to shape your life in a way that nourishes both your body and soul, allowing you to not only live longer, but to live more fully, vibrantly, and with intention. In the sanctuary of your own home, every meal becomes an act of self-care. You are no longer bound by anyone else's preferences or needs. Whether you're indulging in a fresh, crisp salad brimming with vitamins, savoring a hearty, wholesome dinner that fills you with comfort and nourishment, or enjoying the simple, quiet satisfaction of a warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning, your meals are entirely yours to enjoy. There's no pressure to compromise or make concessions for another person's tastes. This freedom is not just about what you eat, but how you eat it. It's about taking the time to nourish your body with intention, to experiment in the kitchen, and to celebrate the joy of feeding yourself well. Every bite becomes a reminder that your health is in your hands, and that every choice you make is an act of love and respect for yourself. This sense of independence extends to your fitness as well. Gone are the days of waiting for a workout buddy or adjusting your pace to meet someone else's needs. Your fitness routine becomes a deeply personal journey, one that can evolve and change with your body's needs, your energy levels, and your goals. Whether it's starting your mornings with a gentle stretch to awaken your muscles, taking a peaceful walk through the park to clear your mind, or attending a local yoga class that leaves you feeling centered and rejuvenated, you are the one who decides what your body craves. The beauty of living alone is that there are no compromises and no one else to hold you back. You can exercise on your terms, at your own pace, and with the sole intention of strengthening your body, building your energy, and embracing a lifestyle that makes you feel alive. Your home, too, becomes a sanctuary that reflects your commitment to well-being. It's a space you create and curate to support your health in every way. Whether it's arranging furniture to allow for easier movement, keeping your surroundings immaculate to ensure clean, fresh air, or carving out a cozy corner where you can meditate, read, or simply relax, every decision you make is an investment in your comfort and peace of mind. You are not just living in your space, you are honoring it, and in doing so, you are honoring yourself. Your home becomes a physical manifestation of your self-care, a haven where you can retreat, recharge, and nurture yourself in ways that nourish both your body and spirit. Living alone allows you to cultivate a life that is fully in tune with who you are, what you need, and how you want to feel. The choices you make each day, whether about food, fitness, or your living environment, are not just functional. They are deeply personal, intentional, and transformative. They are a reflection of your commitment to yourself, your health, and your well-being, and in this space of independence, you are free to thrive. As we've explored today, living alone offers a unique chance to truly focus on your well-being. Whether that's through the food you eat, the way you move, or the space you create around you. It's about taking ownership of your life and shaping it in a way that honors your needs and desires, allowing you to thrive physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So, what have you learned from today's video? Is it the power of choosing meals that nourish you, the importance of a fitness routine that's tailored just for you, or perhaps how to create a home environment that supports your health? Whatever it is, I'd love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below one thing you've learned and plan to bring into your own life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights on how to live a vibrant, fulfilling life. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, so please leave a comment below and join the conversation.